is changing our brain. What's happening through meditation? What's happening to the body? Meditation for personal resilience and peak performance. Personal resilience, because we disengage from our past, we become the master of the mind. When we become the master of the mind, we get these two. Subconscious disengagement from the past, so we don't get derailed by the past and present experiences, and so we continue to perform better in the present moment. So that's resilience. And then we continue to expand our conscious mind with more and more expansive thought, expansive wisdom. And as a result, we're able to be inspired regularly. So we go into the flow in meditations. So we go into the peak performance states.
Physically, what was the most difficult thing is controlling the mind and getting peace of mind among all the things. That's why eminent people who have succeeded everything in life, they are here every morning and coming here, because this method gives you the possibility of achieving what is considered impossible.
We are all here for nice work. We are here to do hard work on ourselves, not on work on others. The hard work is observing the breath. When we observe our own breath, we observe ourselves. We keep ourselves calm and cool.
The word success versus satisfaction of life is entirely different. You may reach about so many ladders in the corporate world, hold highest positions, but to what extent you are getting satisfaction that much of your success? Because the success is measured by others, but satisfaction is measured by you. Not satisfaction how you are going to get, but the device is meditation.
You are 100% responsible for your own successes or failures. There's nobody else. You are responsible. So only when you actually take that 100% responsibility is when you start changing your life. And that's what I've done for myself.
I had sometimes that not much sound sleep. Now, after this continuous meditation, I have a good sound sleep, and the meditation per se has also helped in removing unnecessary thoughts.
I often people hear saying, meditation. No, I will do it when I retire. Not realizing it is in fact the other way around. If you are into meditation, you don't retire. You retire yourself and prepare yourself for the second inning, third inning, fourth inning, and the journey continues.
My journey in the meditation or in the spirituality is very small, but I have found it very fascinating. What I am enjoying most is the mindfulness.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to this program on meditation for peak performance and personal resilience. Starting this journey where you will understand everything about the basics of meditation, along with many, many scientific concepts. My name is Rakesh Jalmane, and on behalf of Bhutasya Quantum Foundation, I welcome deeply all of you. Close to 2 years ago, I was like many of you, who would sit and wonder, what is this meditation? How is this going to help me? Somebody who is so busy. But I'm so deeply grateful to my organization for bringing this. Because today, after the 40 days, I made a commitment to myself that meditation is going to be an integral part of my life. No part of my life has not been impacted by meditation. Be it health, no medicine for the last 2 years healed many of my conditions, which I thought was part of my life, part of the lifestyle that I was having. Relationships greatly improved, lost a lot of fear. Now have a great interest and focus on things I really want to do. But I didn't know on that first day that these are the benefits and many, many more benefits that I can get from meditation. All I did was I kept my mind open just to see what it can do. And I'm grateful to myself to have had that open mind. And my commitment to be in this 40 days session. Many of you who have been also past participants, I again also welcome you. I'm glad that you have chosen to come back because we realize this is a continuous process. We improve every day. We benefit every day. So just a bit of introduction about Buddhasya Quantum Foundation. Buddhasya Quantum Foundation is a non-profit, non-religious organization where we provide transformative scientific meditation, wisdom, and techniques in a compassionate and friendly environment. We conduct various online and on-site meditation programs, provide a lot of wisdom content. We empower business leaders and corporate employees to grow their organization with a higher sense of purpose. towards your team, towards your communities, and to a larger societies, and providing that deep individual fulfillment helps spread world harmony. The foundation assists the transformed leaders to integrate meditation and mindfulness practices in their organizations and communities that they serve. The foundation is inspired by Brahmarshi Patriji and our mentors. I'm really glad we have Karthikeyan sir, who has been a great motivation, inspiration to the foundation and to the cause of meditation. Thank you, sir. I'd also like to acknowledge many participants, members of these organizations who have joined us. PMC English, PMC Kannada, Telugu, and Tamil. Also members from Telugu associations, many Telugu associations in US, associations from St. Louis, Los Angeles, Bay Area, Florida, Kansas City, Tennessee, Tri-State, Detroit, Natomas, and North Texas. I'm humbled and grateful to all of you, especially people who have joined for the first time. Great commitment to yourself. And before we start this program is led by my mentor, guide, and friend, Ana-Pana-Sati. He is the founder of Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, a successful entrepreneur, a former vice president of IBM, a transformational meditation coach, a board member and advisor to many non-profit organizations, including Pyramid Valley International, Bangalore. Chandra attributes a lot of his success, including the recent acquisition of his software company, to the powerful techniques based on meditation and manifestation. He's inspired and deeply transformed by teachings of Brahmarshi Patriji, and he studied several masters from East and West, including Dr. Joe Dispenza, Swami Rama, Neil Donald Walsh, Seth, and many more. He's been practicing meditation for over 20 years, teaches regularly to organizations and business leaders and professionals, conducts multi-day advanced meditation retreats, and participates in many meditation service organizations. Chandra dreams of a spiritual world being established in the shortest possible time, where every leader transforms into a Buddha CEO and contributes to this cause significantly. Personally, I am grateful that I'm a host today for this program, and to host Chandra, who's deeply impacted me. Helped me look at my life in a way which I never dreamt or never thought possible. Many of you have seen this, have experienced it. And for those of you new friends, this 40-day program is a life transforming program. All you have to do is make that commitment to be there, to be every day at 6 a.m. in the morning for next 40 days. And you will experience this like many others are experiencing. So Chandra, thank you and welcome. And I hand it over to you.
Thank you, Rakesh. Happy morning, dear friends and masters, and a great afternoon, wonderful evening. Hi, Karthikeyan sir. It's always wonderful to have you with us. And
thank you, Chandra. Very good morning to you, Rakesh, and all those fortunate people who have joined this course, 40-day course. It can be life transformation if one makes a commitment to take opportunity provided now. Those who are fortunate only who come, though many more have come to know. I know nearly 2,000 people have registered, but I'm sure slowly more and more people will join. And it's a great opportunity. Thousands are benefited already in the last 2 years. And the whole idea of this was the CEO Quantum Foundation, led by Chandra, is to bring about peace, harmony, happiness, joy, success to as many as possible. It's not enough if I am happy. My family has to be happy. My community has to be happy. There has to be peace in the society, in the country. Then only we can create a world of peace, harmony, and prosperity. The world is threatened as never before. We are seeing it every day, what's happening in various parts of the world because of the man's own aggression, short-sightedness, thinking he will have success and peace by killing others, harming others, exploiting others. And we have got to the extent of exploiting the whole nature. See what we have done to the planet Earth. Mother Earth is crying for relief now today. All that you are all will talk about it in due course. But today I will only confine myself to say greetings to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen and children, because I know very well 8-year-old, 9-year-old children also join and get immensely benefited. I can think of many, but certainly I recall that young Vicky from St. Louis started at the age of 9, continuously, regularly attending the courses. Now she is able to teach her classmates. And her teachers also ask her sometimes, please, I'm under stress, please put me through meditation. I mean, these are all remarkable things, miraculous things that happen. I would only say that when I wanted to write about it a year back, I want to write meditation is medication because I know many gave up medication. I don't say everybody can do it, but certainly they gave up. Even the doctor said we are prescribing meditation. They say we ourselves have less of medicine. So when I wrote to great masters like Sadhguru Jagi Vasudevji and Guruji Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, they said yes. And Ravi Shankarji said, no, meditation is not medication. It is better than medication. So I converted my newsletter, which goes around the world. Meditation is miraculous. At that time, I thought perhaps I'm exaggerating. But when I heard people sharing their experiences every morning from all walks of life, of all ages, I found no, what I said was right. Meditation can be miraculous, but it all depends upon me. If I am serious about it, if I am committed to it, not only this 40-day program, but I continue to do this practice and listen to the wisdom of experience of many people, many scholars who will be coming and talking to you every day, apart from Chandra himself has become a master teacher today, global teacher now. I wish all of you very very, very prosperous, very, very fruitful 40-day program. Please continue. Bring both people. Bring the whole family. Bring the whole family, because the family is transformed. There's a lot of joy. Yes, some of us cannot persuade. Maybe they are busy. But let us spread this message of meditation to as many others as possible, because there's only gratitude we can show. I recall Goenkaji, Satyanarayana Goenkaji, we call him Guruji, who brought meditation from Burma back to India after 2,500 years. I asked him, why is it you're giving it free? He said, Karthikeyan, what price can I give you for this? It's priceless. So what happens ultimately? The 10-day meditation goes, they attended Vipassana. Whereas, Patriji, who really simplified and made it possible for a man on the street, anyone, intellectual or a common man, you can have this experience. Simplifying the technology, Vipassana became Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. Now, it's a free meditation, no doubt, because there's no price can be attached to it. But as has been done in the past, whoever is benefited, if you want this wheel of Dharma to keep moving, make your own contribution to the best of your capacity. There is only little contribution we can make. Thank you. Namaskar. Greetings to everybody. Thank you, Chandra. Bye.
Thank you, Karthikeyan sir. That's Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan, former CBA director of CRPF and many, many positions. But more importantly, Karthikeyan sir has been a spiritual ambassador to the world. He's been known closely to every great masters that are there. Has been fondly guiding us, mentoring us in our mission. So thank you very much, sir. I'm deeply grateful, dear friends, to Brahmarshi Patriji and Dr. G.K., from whom I've learned. Dr. G.K., my younger medical brother, who said long ago, somewhere in 99, 98, he used to say, you are chasing many things. I used to live in the United States. He said, he's chasing many things. If you take up meditation, you can get them faster. You can own them faster. You can succeed faster. You can have things that you can't believe to have. Then he was also a medical doctor. He was telling me that you can heal. And then I talk about meditation to the patients who come. He was practicing those days. He was a student of medicine. So internship. And so they were talking about meditation and then asking patients to sit down and meditate to heal themselves. He was also talking about some fascinating things, like how he was able to get intuitive messages of how to cross the exams, how to do well in the exams by knowing what exact subjects or pages to read so that they actually can go through the exams. And they're able to get through in the meditation. So it's like a big fact to me. He said, what are you saying? I mean, we use our mind and then we do our hard work to get things done. And so you are a medical student and then talking about meditation, and then like many, I always said, don't waste your time. But then somewhere I met Brahmarshi Patriji, the grand meditation master, the Zen master, an humble human being, founder of Pyramid Spiritualism movement, in the year 99, in one of my visits to India then. And then Patriji sort of made me go and explore meditation deeply. And there was, in my first interaction, sort of broke. And a simple words and said, you might have had a great career, but you know nothing about this part of it. I didn't understand, but I was hurt. But then I started exploring for 3 months. 3 months I was thinking, I thought I knew a lot. I'd written patents. I was a computer science graduate from BITS Pilani, very successful career. Always been gaining those excellences at work and successful in projects. Computer science by profession, another education in IT industry. But I thought that I actually achieved quite a few things after going abroad and then working there for a long time. But then here someone is saying, you know nothing. And then I realized it only after when I actually jumped into the meditation to realize that meditation has 100,000 benefits. Meditation, like Rakesh mentioned, that there isn't anything that is not touched when you take to meditation. There isn't any part of your life that's not touched, that's not impacted. Because it is the premise that we are more than the body. We are not just the mere physical body. We are living in this conditioned, the society set of values and say, this is life. Plato, the great philosopher, used to narrate a story. Because he always believed that one must become spiritual. One must understand the reality is much bigger. Quantum physics knew it always, that the reality that we're living in is merely an illusion, because they understand that everything comes from energy to matter. Quantum physics is demonstrating now that what we are chasing after, this body, is only 0.01% matter, that the whole life we go around what is there as the matter, but it's only 0.01%. There is much more bigger, invisible energy field out there, what can now correlate as consciousness or awareness. Our thoughts are not in the brain. The brain is mainly chemicals. But the thoughts which are causing for us to have an experience is coming from somewhere. It is coming beyond the body, it's coming from somewhere, and then it's called the mind. The mind is not in the brain, it's only chemical set of chemical things in the brain, but it's all coming from somewhere. Meditation is helping us go and become aware of what that place is. So the story that Plato used to tell is about how we believe what we live. Is it possible? Nothing more. So a group of people, from ever since they're born, they've been kept in a cave. They were inside the cave. Imagine they are, say, about 20 feet inside the cave, and they're there at the cave, chained to hands and legs, so they can't move. The only thing experienced life is just being there in the cave, say 20 feet inside, and they're looking at the entrance of the cave. All of them looking at it, and the whole lifetime they've been looking at it. And so there is a wall at the entrance of the cave, and the other side, that means outside, so some lamps are held there, and then there are soldiers walking around. The lamps are there, big lamps are there with a light, so the soldiers walking around. So the whole walking around, the soldiers outside, the guarding, always was showing shadow of theirs in the inside wall of these people who are sitting in the cave for the whole lifetime. So they were only seeing for the whole time moving shadows of a few soldiers who are always walking out. So they're seeing the shadows. That wall out there, the entrance of the cave, and then 20 feet inside. So these people are there chained, and then for the entire lifetime, they're seeing shadows, because it's a cave, it's dark, and then all they see is shadows. Somehow, one person escapes out and then comes out. Somehow he escapes and comes out, and then he starts looking outside. So it's all green, it's greenery, it's beautiful, it's trees, it's a lot of things outside, light, sky, many things. And then he finds it so beautiful. It's just amazing. And then he goes inside and then tries to tell them, hey, look, there is this greater world outside. It is just incredible. I mean, I never seen anything like this. It is unbelievable. There is different colors and this and that. Then people tell him, you are mad. The life means this, what we see here on the screen, on the wall. those moving shadows is the life, because that's all they're exposed to the whole lifetime. And so they treat him as mad and said, you shut up. What have you done? Just going out and then coming out and saying that, no, there is a different thing out there. This is the life. So they brand him as bad. They try to shut him up. And then so slowly he has to turn back and then again start believing that this is his life. Nothing more. So dear friends, meditation, this is exactly how for many of us, for many, without an exception for everybody, until we understand there is a much greater world out there, we feel what we're living is our life, without an exception. That's where things come, when they say this is my life, then there is injustice, there's tragedy. There is always complaint, there's always judgment because things don't happen. When things don't happen in the way, then there is all kinds of complaints and judgments because we view everything from that very limited world. But I experienced this when I had seen for myself that when I got into meditation, I was not in it. I was not believing that meditation can give whatever that you're looking for. Meditation can heal people. Meditation can repair relationships, or whatever. There is no part. So I was not believing. But then somewhere I took it down to, I started doing it for sometime in 2002. For 2 months, I was practicing meditation deeply. I was in a startup by then, moved from large companies to startup. And so I was carrying a lot of stress. 16, 17 hours of work, long days, competitive, very aggressive in trying to prove myself and doing things, but at the same time burning myself a bit. And so then this thing which was introduced to me 3 years before, where I was in the periphery, observing but not believing. And so then I jumped into it and said, okay, let me explore. If everything is being said is good, then maybe it's going to help me a bit to relieve some of that stress. And then also we were 7 months into the startup, and I was not seeing necessarily a path to it. And so then we were doing these meditations. In 2 months later, where I was also reading several books, I was meditating 1 to 2 hours a day. I was also reading several books at that time. Books that were taught to, books that were being recommended. So I was reading these books. And so at the end of 2 months, I started understanding that if I believed that certain things are not coming my way, if I believed that this is happened by these people and places and things, or because of my past, because of my health, that I'm not able to achieve things, then I realized that it is all based on how I'm thinking and feeling. It's only my conclusion. I came with a set of conclusions and I started giving meanings that my boss is more biased towards somebody. It was true that somebody else was always being favored is our thought. That I thought that my health, that it was a condition that several doctors in West Coast, United States, said cannot be healed for the lifetime, not something life-threatening, but something sufficient for me to not travel and then impact my career. In those days, I was very young, just 33 at that time. And so I was definitely a little upset that I cannot travel. But then, to my great surprise, when I started taking to meditation, in 2 months, I realized that my happiness or sadness, high or low, success or failure, truly is the way I interpret. 90% of what we're experiencing in our life, good or bad, is based on the meaning that we're giving through our own mind. There's a Harvard study backing it up completely. The event is same, but the experience, the conditioning that we take from people around, environment, and then the meaning that we give to that event is what is causing us to be happy or not happy, to be successful or not successful. And then we know this because whatever we term today, if you're doing through a business challenge as a failure, if you're going through a business failure, if you're going through a relation failure, if you're going through a tough situation today in a health sign, invariably, after a few years, many people have always said, what is a great moment for you? We shifted into greatness. Then they always said, it is that challenge that made me to discover something different, a great potential of mine. And then I became what I am today because of those challenges. We always blame a challenge today because we give a different meaning,
But then a few years later, when we are out of it, and then we start looking it back and say we give a different meaning to it. So it's the meaning that changes how we feel. So now the research, dear friends, is 90% of the time we are living off the past. Research shows that 90% of the time we're living off the past memories from past experiences through the subconscious mind. Our brain is intelligent. The conscious brain, which is 90% of the size of the human brain, the conscious brain, or the frontal cortex, it's called, when the humans have this greatly developed, not animals. And so this conscious brain, which is 95% of the brain that we have here, is utilized only 5%. That is capable of visualization, imagining, dreaming, learning, cognitive abilities, conceptualizing, directing, attention, everything is there. They call this, all faculties of the brain are here to experience, because thoughts create reality. Our thoughts and feelings create reality. So this brain is there, but we use so little. Instead of 95% of the time, we are living off our subconscious programs of the memories, which are stored deep inside our brain, called the second brain, or the subconscious mind. The programs which are telling us how we are limited, the programs which are telling us how the environment is harsh, the programs that are telling us losing people means, losing a lot of our life. The programs that are telling us how people are not nice to us, or how we are less skilled, less capable, less many things. We're living off the past because our body always is conditioned to the emotions. The more you live a specific experience, the body gets conditioned about that emotion. And so then emotions trigger new thoughts and new experiences. And so then we continue to live in this loop of same experiences. 95% of the time, the research shows that our days are same as yesterday is because our thoughts are same as yesterday, because they're driven through the subconscious programs, things that happened over and over again. And we are stuck in this constant loop called the self-talk. And the thoughts and feelings create reality is a quantum physics principle, yad bhavam tad bhavati. And so the meditation is about helping us break out of the cycle of living of the past and then disengage from the past and then start becoming neutral to learn newer things, like those people out there in the cave believing that this is it, this is the life, there's nothing more. And they would not let the colleague who went out and came back and to say that there's something bigger, they will not let him, because they do not believe collectively that anything beyond is possible, because they're conditioned. Meditation is helping to break that attachment to the past, and so that we become open to learn and then to start utilizing, to start creating more things. Same thing happened for me, dear friends. So then in few months after starting meditation practice, the illness that I had just disappeared. What I recognized was that I changed my thought. Earlier, I was to think that if I'm taking a flight, which would cause this condition to me, is I used to think that, okay, it's going to flare up, it's going to happen to me, it's going to happen to me. And then in few months of practice, I completely disengaged from the past. And so I become neutral, and I started thinking more positive about it. This time I'm just going to be fine. And to my great surprise, for a few years, I was carrying medication. I didn't have to take that time. And then a second time I decided, because I've heard too many times from the people around me that you heal yourself. And the medical doctor is certifying. And then the medical doctor is seeing that, he's showing me that several patients, and Patriji is constantly always encouraging people to share. And then they're telling that I heal my BP, I heal my diabetes, I heal this, I heal that. And so I said, why not me? And so I said, okay, let me heal myself from here on. And so since then, I didn't have to take medication. Now, what it is, it means that, it only means that I became free. I became very free to travel again. I became very free of any anxiety that at any place you go, step out of the home during COVID time, no fear, no, not necessary. Are you traveling to an African country? No fear, not necessary. Because we become free when we know that our body can heal. And so went about, dear friends, and then went about utilizing the power of meditation. Now, the one thing that we learned in those days always is that our thoughts create reality. One statement that Patriji used to tell, be a light unto yourself. Be a light unto yourself. Solve your challenges through your own energy. Don't just by default keep relying and then keep taking others' help and then by default rely on others. Or the whole system is making us parasites. We always constantly rely. Before even ask for help, we give help. But then meditation is helped me to recognize that our thoughts create reality. And so we start practicing, we're changing our mindset. So we start seeing a new reality for ourselves. Simple things. You recognize that you want to land into a new project, you can. You want to grow a business, you can. You want to attract some people into your life, some people that you wanted to always meet, suppose business leaders and whatever, who are you dreamt of, then you can attract. Everything is possible because now quantum physics corroborates it completely. The whole creation, that existence is completely an energy field, and from the energy field, whatever you observe is becoming matter. Quantum energy field is an infinite, unlimited potential, and from there, when you observe, then it becomes matter. Observe this unlimited potential, any experience, and it can be made into matter. Secret behind all the visualizations and dreaming. Many leaders dreamt of many things, and they always said, dream. You are a product of your thought. What you develop on is what you become. Your personality creates a personal reality. Whether it is Adi Shankaracharya, whether it is Mahatma Gandhi, whether it is Disney, Walt Disney, Winston Churchill, or Greg Braden, or Joe Dispenza, many, everybody has always said, and then I recognize Patriji always said, Ad bhavam tad bhavati. Your thoughts create reality. It took me some time to understand it. A simple statement, but yet very powerful, because everything we experience every day is based on this statement. Our thoughts and feelings create reality. Our thoughts create things. And if thoughts create things, our feelings and thoughts are creating things, and then we need to see where our thoughts are at any moment. And meditation is helping us completely shift our attention from more negative, more fearful, more worrisome, anxious thought patterns to something more positive, more expansive, more loving, more experiential thought pattern. And so then we start changing things. So people that we've been sharing these techniques and practicing in the last few months now, as Buddhasiv Quantum Foundation, but otherwise with Pyramid Valley International, with PSS movement that Patriji founded, where millions of people practice this simple meditation. We're going to practice, dear friends, in this program. Have told us, many people have told us that now their diabetes is not this fully under control. The migraine headaches, they've forgotten. I have forgotten about my backaches, chronic backaches completely. They're healing many things. They're reducing chemotherapies. Digestions, indigestions, all those things are things of the past. They don't even exist for them because 90% of our illnesses are the stress-based, and meditation eliminates stress like that. Just about 2 to 3 weeks of practice, meditation starts eliminating stress. Our body is now back into homeostasis. We're going to learn deeply in this program how meditation improves our physical vitality, how one can heal any condition in 3 weeks of practice. And then people have surveyed, in our surveys, they tell more than 60 to 70% are telling we are healing or healed our condition. People would not sleep for 3 years or started sleeping and they practice meditation, because meditation removes that cortisol chemical from the bloodstream naturally, which keeps us highly alert and awake, apart from many things, and it is bringing the body back to its natural best. People have built great relationships. They've gone back. People, you thought that you never meet them again, never see them again. Now with meditation, things become whole again. So you build that relationship. Great teams have been formed. Some businessmen we know are growing their businesses 2x, 3x. Some of them are saying in a very short time, they've done business that they've not done in their life before. Because it's possible to change it to a miraculous thinking. At least you stop blocking, and so automatically you're allowing things to happen. So if many of us, where we probably have been having a great life, we've been successful, but still we always think something is missing. At the end of the day, you go back and then you finish, and maybe you're vacationing, you're contemplating, and somewhere you feel some dissatisfaction, not sure. Meditation is always giving an answer. It's aligning, it's making us look deep inside and aligning us to what should be a purpose. If every little thing that we have around, the objects that we use, have a purpose, then sure, this intelligent body has a purpose. There are, just in the brain alone, close to 100 billion neurons, other cells. And fascinatingly, there are trillions of cell operations are going on. Neither you nor I know that there is going on. So much is going on. The autonomous nervous system is happening. The body is functioning. We don't know that autonomously so much intelligence is in the body. And so this intelligent body could not be just coming to do things to just, learn, produce kits, and then go away. There must be something that gives us the deeper happiness. And so meditation is helping us align to a purpose, dear friends. So there isn't any area that meditation touches, and I experience in every area. And during this program, we'll understand week by week how it helps to increase our physical vitality, intelligence, so that we feel we can be successful, take back things again. We become passionate to do things again. Many of the people who said, I thought I'm going to retire, but then they said, no, I'm starting fresh now again. Many said, we're going to be retiring, starting fresh again. And so we're going to understand them week by week in this program. Now, 40 days is a time where we make something a habit. And so that's why we have this as a 40-day program. So today, let's practice meditation. We're going to introduce meditation. This simple technique, it comes from Gautama Buddha. And then it is highly popularized by Brahmarshi Patriji. Nearly 1 in 2 people in the world who practice meditation practice this technique, observing the breaths, or Ana-Pana-Sati, being with your in-breath and out-breath. A simple technique that takes a couple of minutes to learn. We're going to learn this now and then practice it. Every day we're going to practice meditation for nearly 45 minutes. Today being the first day, we do it for lesser tomorrow, and then slowly we'll increase it. But it's very simple. The idea is that we have thousands of thoughts in our brain, thousands of thoughts. 90% are unwanted, negative, and few, all of them. And then the idea is to empty the mind to eliminate all of that. Meditation is to eliminate all the negative thought patterns, disengage from the past experiences, which otherwise keep on conditioning us and brain, training us, live a new, same life. And so it helps us there. So to empty our, so our goal in meditation is to empty the mind, to rest the mind completely. So one is to eliminate the thought, and then so develop them. So keep those things very important. So automatically it happens when you empty the mind. And then second is to go beyond, to start becoming aware of that awareness, which is the thing which is behind the thought. When we empty the mind, that means you're emptying all thought. And thoughts are not coming from the brain, coming from somewhere. And so you start becoming aware of this awareness, that thing that is producing the thought. Meditation helps us to get there. And so the simple practice is to observe your natural breath. Can I put up the slide on the meditation posture? Let me get that here. Okay. Yes. Please go to the next slide, please. And then do a full screen. So so you got both in the cross-linked. Let me share. right, friends. So the posture is simple. This is called breath mindfulness meditation. The posture is either sit on the floor and the chair. In the chair, cross-legged, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap comfortably. On the floor, you can see in a simple, comfortable, the folded legs posture. Now, you don't need special asanas. It's called Sukhasana. You can be in that simple sit-down posture. Sukhasana means your body needs to be very comfortable. Spine need not be erect. And then before you close your eyes, we want you to remove the specs. Specs are not necessary. You can remove the specs. So the idea is to make your body comfortable and then lock the body. In meditation, you want to empty the mind. And to empty the mind or still the mind, we need to see that body cooperate. So also make the body very relaxed and then still the body. If the hands are all open, so then go here, there, because in meditation, we go beyond the body. So many things can happen. So it can easily distract our meditation. So clasp your hands and cross your feet. So then your body is locked reasonably, right? Don't make it very strong bonding, just a gentle clasping the hand so that they're just interlocked. That's all, right? So you still the body this way and then be comfortable, take back support if required. And then with your eyes closed, specs removed, you observe your natural normal breath. We are breathing 15 to 18 times a minute, and could be lesser, could be more, depending on your state of mind. And so what we do is we simply take any point on the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows right here, and then you observe your in-breath and out-breath. We are breathing, the breath is going in, air is going in and coming out. I want you to observe the natural breath. When we observe our normal natural breath, our mind becomes empty. When we observe the breath, our mind becomes empty. So our goal is to empty the mind, and then so we put our attention away from the thoughts. So as we observe the breath, which is always there with us, so as we observe the breath, slowly mind becomes empty. As the mind is becoming empty of the thoughts, and then slowly we start experiencing emptiness all around because thoughts are gone. So you start losing sense of your body, the environment, you start forgetting the people around you, the places, things, everything, because thoughts are gone. So we don't have, for a moment, we don't have anything out there other than emptiness around. That emptiness all around, think of everything is out, so it'll be potentially dark, black, could be blue, it could be open, anything, that'll be emptiness. So you will be in this empty state of mind and observing emptiness. Our goal in meditation is to be in that empty state of mind for as long as we can. So as you're in the empty state, suddenly thoughts will come. And then in case thoughts are coming and you recognize you're thinking, attention back to the breath again observe the breath. Slowly, you go to thoughtless state. Before again, you will stay for thoughtless, again thoughts come, again put your attention back to the breath. So we're going to be doing this process. We're going to be trying this. So I'm going to play some music. I will guide. Your job is to be simply sit down and then observe your breath. And as you observe, mind is empty. As mind is empty, there's a state of emptiness where there's no people, no thing, nothing is there because every thought is about that. And thoughts are removed, you completely be in a state of emptiness. And then be in that state. Become aware of it. Whatever that may be, some sensations in your body, in your mind, some kind of visions, body movements, be a witness to it. Be a witness. Do not try to analyze any of them. And then so be there. And then in case you have thought, attention back to the breath again. So let's practice this, dear friends, for some time. Until I say, okay, please, you may open your eyes. Do not open your eyes. All right? Welcome to many of the participants who've been there in this session from the past. With your senior meditators' energies is benefiting everybody. There, we'll do a poll at the end of meditation, and it is always a good mixture of senior meditators, advanced meditators, and beginners here. Together, we are forming an energy circuit, and then everybody's benefiting. Thank you much for joining back. That I see here, Vinita is there, Mukul, Jagdish sir, of course, is there. Many of our facilitators, Shanta madam, Manavan sir, Shivrudra Pazi, great to see you back again here. Sridhar always is there, Natarajanji, so many more. Beautiful to see all of you. So let's go into meditation and then Thank you for being that great support for the beginners in this journey. Relax yourself, dear friend. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed. Relax your body. Remove your specs, fingers into fingers, eyes closed. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Our goal is to empty the mind and then be in the state of emptiness. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. Dear friends, dear masters, we are going into powerful group meditation. Be with your breath. Take any point in your nose as a reference, preferably in the middle of your eyebrows, and observe your breath is going in and coming out. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Observe your natural, normal in-breath and the out-breath. When we observe our breath, our mind slowly becomes empty. As our mind is becoming empty, we experience greater emptiness of no body, no thing, all around. If you find yourself distracted with thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness of no body, no thing. Inside of you, all around you. When we empty our mind of all thought, we channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. Our body functions at its natural best. All emptiness is energy. Allow yourself to merge into that energy. The quantum energy field of unlimited possibilities and opportunities. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, that blackness, that energy, that void, the more open you become the longer you stay connected to this emptiness as no body, as nothing, dear friends, the more possibilities you draw into your life. Stay aware of that energy, that emptiness, that void. and yourself to merge into that emptiness. Everything and everybody are connected in this field of energy, this emptiness. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness and energy, dear friends, the more you experience your fullness. friends. At this time, I'd like you to express gratitude Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Express gratitude to all things and everybody, to your parents, to your teachers, your mentors, your family, friends, relatives, colleagues, everybody. To this grand nature, the birds, the fish, and the animals, to everything you use, the technology, to all the systems that support you, to yourself, and to this intelligent quantum field, the universe. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. As you relax, let your autonomous nervous system repair your body. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you experience? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Okay, friends. For those of you first time, congratulate yourself. This is your first meditation. We did for about 30 minutes. Yes, must pat your back. We take care of ourselves. First thing we learn in meditation. I'll ask a few questions. If you can write in the chat, please do so. You can say yes for whatever I'm asking, or you can say what it is. How many of you felt heaviness in your body? Or lightness in your body? Movements of the body. Body movement, left, right. Lightness means where either the hand is lifting up, your body is lifting up, or you felt suddenly it's all, before meditation it was all something, but now it's very, very light. Heaviness is where, your body is sinking down, down, head is become very heavy, sometimes you feel that way. Body whirling sensation, either you're physically rotating, revolving like this, or inside it is rotating, you didn't physically do, but rotating inside, you feel that whirling sensation. Tingling sensations in your fingers, tingling. People did not feel some part of the body did existed at all. Did anybody experience that? Yeah, the whole body didn't exist, or below the head didn't exist, or this didn't exist. Fingers did not exist. How about seeing any colors? Did anybody see colors as you're meditating, as you're observing your breath and you're gone into the emptiness? And so flashes of colors coming in. Sensation here. Anybody feeling sensation here? How about somebody seeing any visions? Visions of maybe nature, Himalayas, people, masters, your family members from the past. Anybody saw any visions? Don't make anything as illusion, dear friends. Every experience. I mean, how about anybody having deep feelings of laughter, sadness, crying, forgiveness, or any of those feelings? Everything that you're experiencing, and I'm sure many did not feel anything, which is always there. Any of you felt that there is some kind of experience that you're going through is an energy experience. We are full of energy. We are 99.99% energy, matter very little. In meditation, when we observe our breath and empty our mind, we empty, that means we empty the thought, that means we forget everything about matter, about a body, about environment. So then we truly become, and we see are experiencing that energy. That emptiness is energy. That's quantum field. That's quantum physics. So that emptiness is energy. So we experience it beyond something beyond the body, and then that energy which is infinite. If 99.99 is that energy and is infinite, so we experience that in many, many ways. Right? When I'm eating let's say a sweet, each of us experience it differently. Some says it's too sweet, some says light, some says different, some says normal, many, many different tastes are there. Each one experiences it differently. That energy that comes in there is different for everybody. Just the way there are many levels of sweetness, many levels of experience of having a sweet, depending on how we are that day, that time, how hungry or how we're looking for it, all kinds of stuff, right? The same way, meditation experience of energy is different. But one thing is certain, that everything that you're experiencing, movements of the body to, having these visions, all of them are translation of energy that we receive, or translation of feeling of that energy, interpreted through what we know and limited understanding of a feeling, or a memory, or a vision. They all have, over a period of time, will develop the ability to understand what this experience can mean to us over a period of time. Everything has a meaning. In meditation from Gautama Buddha, it's called Ana-Pana-Sati. Vipassana is the last one, but Ana-Pana-Sati, Kaya Anupasana, Chitta Anupasana, Bhava Anupasana, and Vipassana. That means observe your in-breath and out-breath, Ana-Pana-Sati, observe your in-breath and out-breath. From there, you have sensations of the Kaya, the body, a little bit observe it. Sensations of the Chitta, the mind, little bit observe it. Bhava, the emotions, little bit observe it. Anupasana, observe a little bit. And then finally, Vipassana is no limit, but experience and observe everything that's happening that are beyond the body, beyond the feeling, emotion, beyond the mind, everything that's out there. So we start experiencing many of those and we start making meaning of it. Now, those of you who did not experience anything does not mean the meditation is not good. Every meditation is a good meditation because in every meditation we're becoming empty, even for small pockets of time. We transcend time, and so we do not recognize that we've gone into emptiness. And some of you may be thinking, hey, I sat for full half an hour, but I just had so many thoughts, and so I didn't do good meditation. So it's easy to conclude that way because we're not aware that we actually gone into empty states of mind. How do you know? If you practice it for the next few days, irrespective of whether you're feeling thoughts or not, or you're full of thoughts or not, you start seeing some benefit. In some way or the other, you start seeing it. The benefits can be in any field. It could be just simple rejuvenation of the body, just feeling good. It could be just, some people start saying good things to you, things that you never imagined can happen. Many things will start can happen, but you just don't practice it. So your experiences of meditation have nothing to do with the benefit of meditation for you over a period of time. So friends, we're going to continue this meditation for next few weeks. Now we have put a team together, a structure is in place. All of you who join this program are sent invite links to join WhatsApp groups. There are several WhatsApp groups created. We anticipate more people will join tomorrow, day after. And several WhatsApp groups are there. There are facilitators. Tomorrow we'll introduce the facilitators who are there in the WhatsApp group. They're welcoming you. You'll have to press the link to join the WhatsApp group. 40 days is a long time. And we share daily newsletters. We share several resources like simple books, things that we talk in a given day. We share them in written form so that you cement your experience, your learning more. Every day we're going to have either a wisdom sharing or an experience sharing of several leaders and past meditators. While every day we are going to meditate for half of the time. We have 90 minutes as a dedicated time. First 2-3 days, we're learning some subject, introducing techniques. The meditation time will go here, there. But after Wednesday, Thursday, then we are doing every day, starting the meditation process by within the first 15 minutes. And then we're doing 40-45 minutes of meditation. And then we're doing some sharing. And our learnings during this process is we're going to understand how meditation scientifically is changing our brain, structurally is changing our brain. What's happening through meditation, what's happening to the body and mind. How are illnesses healed? How are we gaining energy? Meditators stay fresh. So how is it happening? We're going to explore science. How are our mind powers developed through meditation? There's a concept of manifestation. We're going to explore that for one full week. How our thoughts create reality through quantum physics models. We'll explore that. Emotional intelligence is a core element of our success in the corporate world. So we're going to explore that. How meditation greatly improves emotional intelligence, that now we build great teams. We have developed great friendships. We celebrate life again. So we're going to explore that for one full week in this program. And then go on. So every week we have a theme and a topic, and then centered on that, we're going to discuss some scientific and art and science of the aspects we'll discuss every week. So thank you for joining. And we're going to see you back again at 6 o'clock. And our way of connecting with you, friends, is by you joining those WhatsApp groups, because we focus, and there's a lot of efforts. Many senior meditators from corporate, non-corporates are there, who are there as facilitators to help you. And always, we are closing the session by 7:30, 7:35 India time, and then we're staying back for a few minutes till 8 o'clock. For those of you who want to stay back and ask questions, know more, or listen to some experiences, you're always welcome to stay back. But otherwise, we'll see you all once again at 6 o'clock. And before I close, Rakesh, any announcements? I know we didn't do the poll, we'll do it tomorrow.
No other announcement, but friends, please do join the WhatsApp groups. It is really helpful for you to understand many of your experiences, and every communication that we do will be through WhatsApp. So request all of you to join, and we'll do more sharings tomorrow about what are the things that we do as part of the program.
Thank you, Rakesh. Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful day. And anybody would like to share or ask questions, so stay back a couple of minutes. Otherwise, see you tomorrow. Thank you all.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so
Okay.
Have few people want to share. Friends, I think it will be great if you can open your videos. It's a great way to interact. Can see you. It will help us, help you, and help us, everybody. Aishwarya.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thank you for the session, and it's really wonderful. And I know meditation, and I'm doing meditation from past years, but recently I'm getting few visions regarding whenever I'm thinking about my life partner. Can I consider it as an intuition, or that's my question actually?
So you're getting what? You're getting a message.
Yeah.
Your question is very cryptic, so I don't know what to answer. But yes, meditation always is giving messages, and so they're coming from our higher self. So you are getting messages. Now we need to be, like many times, there's always a mind at work, and mind is playing. So you just need to be careful and cautious. So when in doubt, you keep waiting for double confirmation, triple confirmations. You can, and you'll keep receiving messages, whatever that message is, but it is there, is that way. So it
Okay.
is your intuition. It can be a direct message that comes to you in meditation, because meditation, our pineal gland opens up and we actually receive insights and messages. We receive energy, and energy is information and message.
Okay.
So the answer to your question is yes, it is. Only if you double confirm to yourself that it's not a mind play, right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We have Renu.
Yeah. Good morning, and thank you very much for the beautiful session. I really felt very good. My question is, many of us, including me, don't stick to like one pattern of meditation, or I would say like जैसे साल में मैं 2 या 3 बार ऐसे कुछ ना कुछ प्रोग्राम कर लेती हूँ, and it's been years, like 15 years I can say, when I started meditating. लेकिन हमेशा से कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे अर्ज रहता है कि कुछ और सीखने को मिल रहा है, और जब वो एक 40 डेज का या 2 महीने का कुछ मैंने अगर ज्वाइन कर लिया, उसके बाद वो आगे मैं प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर पाती हूँ. ऐसा सबके साथ होता है या मतलब मेरा ही फॉलो करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, एंड हाउ कैन आई लाइक स्टिक टू वन सिस्टम और style of meditation?
More sincere practice, Renuji. When you're doing 40 days, please ask yourself, and this time, in fact, it is meditation and it is wisdom, both are happening simultaneously. The meditation to disengage from the past, wisdom to reprogram with higher expansive thought. And so if you focus, and then if you're sincere about and regular about this 40 days, and usually you're making it a habit to pursue it further. Now our environment is constantly conditioning us back, right? The environment is constantly conditioning. And if there are people around us who at the drop of a hat change things, and then of course they are always influencing. And so we also may believe that way and say, maybe this is better. So it is happening. And so then to strengthen our practice, one is being very regular on this 40 days. And to strengthen our practice, we stay connected. We stay connected with a given group. Patriji always said, listen to experiences constantly so that you are constantly keeping yourself in a higher thought. And so then you believe in the process that is got you there in the first place, so you continue with it. So what does it mean? How do you stay connected? By constantly learning more of others' experiences. Either read or listen to experience of others. And if you do these on a regular basis, meaning in a real time, just like, food is there, every day we have breakfast, we got to do this on a daily basis. Because it's easy to fall back. It is to fall through back to your old self by conditioning an environment. And it is there. But the environment is also teaching us so many things. We must be there in environment. We can't go away from environment. Learn faster and experience more. So, and in spite of that, if it happens, continue with it. Eventually, it took me 3 years to ultimately put my stake in the ground and say, this is it for me. And so it became, and beyond a point, so it is irreversible. So it is there. But if it's beyond a point, it's still taking time, and it's okay. That's fine. Everything is happening perfectly. You understand it through the wisdom. Because it has, what we want to do versus what we are doing, there is always a gap. And that gap is based on our past. Because the past is already in motion, so it's got to manifest. And so some of it gets arrested through our understanding and then changing a thought pattern. So some of our past will get arrested. You don't have to experience it, but some will have to experience it. So we'll continue with it. Because everything is set in motion. So there is a certain life that is going to come in our way. And now through this meditation, we're trying to change some of it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Dr. B.S. Tiwari. Friends, while sharing or asking questions, do introduce yourself, where you are from, and what you do.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning. First of all, thank you so much to Chandra sir, you, for this wonderful session, and Dr. Karthikeyan, who I have known him since long. I have been head of the Civil Aviation Security and also an Army officer, and presently Principal Advisor, Strategic Affairs to a global government advisory firm. But I just want to supplement what Chandra sir has said, and about the question that Renu ma'am was asking, is that retention of gained knowledge has been one of the very, it's one of the most significant challenge for the human generation. So it is there, and then it's also, it rightly said that it is the need, your need analysis, and one part is that the aim of any training or instruction is that it changes attitude, habits, and behavior, and it starts, the mind and body starts getting conditioned, and it takes, after some time, it starts giving you so much of pleasure, and then realization, which your ultimate goal, that you can't do without it. So I would say, Venuji, wait for some time. And it is like sometimes if you start learning dance, the way dance takes over you, and you you keep on dancing inside even if you're not dancing. So it will become part of the habit. It is such a wonderful opportunity, and thank you all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Tiwari sir. That's great. Perfect understanding and explanation. Beautifully said.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. You're from which part of India, sir? Yes.
Yeah, presently I'm in Ranchi, otherwise in Delhi.
Delhi, okay. Okay.
Thanks a lot, and great. It was great learning, and certainly something is being reinforced, something is being relearned, and I'm very excited. I'm so thankful for the mode. I also attended the 3 days program done by Sheetal madam, and so I'm a bit conditioned before coming to you. So pre embedding has been done. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks much for your time. Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Geeta ji.
Good morning, sir. I'm very happy to be in this group again and again. I'm feeling very blissful. Life is going like happy always. Now I am reading a lot of books as suggested by you. Our course is going very good. I'm very happy, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Yes. The reading must be continued no matter what. Our meditation continues, but then some learning has to happen because the knowledge is precursor to experience.
Sure, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ranjana madam, great to see you there.
Namaste, Chandra sir. Awesome, awesome as usual. Great experience, and can't wait to see you.
Yes. Yes, we're also
making,
waiting to see you.
Yes, we're making all kinds of programs for you.
Sure.
We're so excited that you're coming.
Wonderful. Wonderful. After 2 years, yes, we hope to meet you there.
Yes, in person. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Great. So thank you. Yes, Mukul is there. Mukulji is there. And then we've been talking to Meena Joysha regularly. She's there in our calls.
Yes.
So
I get all the...
I'm looking forward to the session in your home too.
Yes, definitely. I'm making preparations, letting my friends know, family and friends, try to have more people.
Great. Thank you.
It's awesome experience. It's been a wonderful, wonderful journey for the past 2 years now. Amazing. Learned so much. Improved also so much, like, conditioning my mind and the beliefs, removing the old beliefs and in new beliefs. It's really great journey. And hope to continue forever.
I want to share your experience in this program one of the days.
Sure.
Thank you, Ranjan. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Rakesh.
Yes. We have Ram.
Yeah. Hi, Chandra sir. Good to see you, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I have a question, sir. Actually, I work for a BPO leading company as a manager, and we deal with lot of issues, challenges come up on daily basis. Now we are working in a night shift where our shift will be around 5:30 to 3:30 or 2:30, 9-hour shift. So I'm just trying to manage this session to get up early in the morning, and Mondays is possible, but rest of the days, if I miss some or other session, let us say, due to whatever reason, how can I, continue to do this session? That is one question I had.
Sure. Next one.
And the second question, second one is, I really felt like, not completely, but, I was trying to control all the thoughts that are coming and going off. Like you mentioned, I was seeing some green and blue colors. It was very nice experience. I never thought, 1.5 hours just passed away like that. So I'm very happy and hoping to continue this session. And I'm trying to manage the session to be continued.
Yes. So these everyday recordings will be there as a playlist in a channel called Buddha CEO Live.
Okay.
Okay. We have 2 channels, Buddha CEO Live. The live is where this program is being shown. So you can watch from the recordings. Okay.
Yeah.
Try to make it to this group meditation as much as possible, because group meditations are always more powerful when you are with the group. Okay. But in the day where you can't, then you can always do the session through that. And second, is this very first or you practiced meditation before?
I practice, but not that deeply or continuous, I have to say.
Yeah, so just beginning of it. So beginning, it will be like that. So they'll be full of thought and thought. I am also full of thought sometimes when I do meditation. So after so many years, it doesn't matter. Thoughts are common. So it's okay. But it's going to get very, very better in a week to 10 days time for most people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And how to deal with this day-to-day challenges that comes up? Do you think this meditation will help us to manage the challenges?
Meditation has 100,000 benefits. And so it will solve 100,000 challenges. And your challenge that you're telling me, I've heard it at least 100,000 times.
Okay.
So it's easy. Everything is solved. Everything is solved through meditation. You just start to meditate. That's all, nothing else.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes.
Bye.
Still have a couple more people. Gautami, Madam Gautami.
Hi, my name is Gautami. Yes, I'm in America actually. My place is Philadelphia. I got your link through Sparsha Reiki group, Vona. Actually, I started meditating March 10th onwards. So before that, I started, working in different, in certain things with pyramid meditation energy group. Basically, I started learning graphotherapy. Basically, it's not the learning, like, I heard regarding graphotherapy through one of the Sparsha Reiki group member. So I got interest towards it because I wanted to get a benefit out of it. If it's really, I don't know actually what exactly it is, but unknowingly, but I want to know more about it, number one. And the second thing is, I was very stressful due to many things, like, the stress in my profession, and I was working as a scientist for a biotech company. Stress, and also the relations with others, like office, and in the home, and also in many other ways. I was not really doing good during that time. So I thought that this may help me. So that's why I joined for a graphotherapy, as one of the friends told me about it. And there is a part of it. There is something regarding pyramid meditation also. Patriji's techniques and tips given by him and all that. It is part of that curriculum. So then I started and working on it, and initially I was very tired doing that and whatever. That finally I finished that, and I got a benefit out of it. Like how I got means, like, the faculties of my brain, like psychological, mental, and physical, all that stuff. Now it is in line, and I was having unnecessary fears before. And now I'm out of it, and I'm really, it was really amazing program that I did with them. And at the end of that graphotherapy, and I was automatically into the pyramid meditation, and I started connecting myself with the people like you guys, and now your third group, I can say. And initially with them, and another group also came into my life, who are all into the meditation. And with them also, I have learned many things, and I started meditating along with them from March 10th onwards.
What's your question, madam?
What's
your question?
Question is, last 2-3 days onwards, I was not seeing much vision things, but it is totally empty things. Most of the time I was in dark, dark in the sense emptiness. So suddenly I was not seeing the visions. So I thought, like, energy transmission is not going on, or something stopped, and why I'm not seeing the visions as I was seeing before. So that was my question. And today also, I did not see much of the visions, except the 1 or 2, but most of the time it was empty. So what do you think? What is the difference, the initial days and now?
Madam, is every day same for you? Your day experiences?
Like last 2-3 days, I was not seeing any vision.
I'm not asking meditation. I'm asking about just your day experience. The way you deal with your husband, or your family members, your colleagues, is every day exactly same?
No, the changes, I'm seeing the changes with everyone, or else maybe my reactions with everyone.
So the point is, one second, the point I'm asking is that we experience life differently. The same person we experience differently. Your cooking is different, your tastes are different every day that is being made. So same way your meditation experience will be different. So please sit through the science. We're using a lot of words around energy and exchange and all that, but just understand the science. When we get to the basics of understanding what is happening in meditation, then we will have total clarity of why we will experience different things, why we don't experience anything at all. If you just go through the program for the next 40 days, you will know everything about alpha to omega of meditation in a physical body level, your mind level, right? And the intellect, how it gets transformed, how it stimulates, and how it is going to the higher conscious thought, right? And then what is our individual consciousness, everything I understand. Just go through the 40-day program, madam, scientifically.
Okay, sure, definitely. Yeah, I want to know everything, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I have one other question. You said there are WhatsApp links that we can join and we can interact with the groups. So where do we get those links and everything?
Madam, if you registered for the program, you would have gotten an email. And
I got it.
And
I got the,
there would be another email. Yesterday, they would have sent you a mail. And that there'll be a WhatsApp group, so you can click that and join.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I believe they also sent a WhatsApp message too. If you check those, they would have been there for you. Depends on who registered. If anybody registered in the last 24 hours, you wait for another 24 hours and they'll get the link.
Okay, thank you. I just joined today. Yes, thank you.
I see. So then you'll receive it in the next 24 hours.
Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you, all dear friends. Taylor, good to see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Okay. Thank you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.